Welcome to the 5 in 5 series again as we go around the continent of Africa and we look to interview 54 lawyers from 54 countries. And this is an ongoing series to really shine a light on the legal community within the African continent. Today we are delighted to be joined by Sydney Chizenga, who is the managing partner of the wonderful Corpus law firm in Zambia. They're probably the market leaders, arguably the market leaders, and Sydney is one of the shining beacons of the legal market in Zambia. Zambia is a country that has faced challenges like everywhere else, but has been very resilient. Big on mining, big on manufacturing, agriculture, obviously, but it's really branching out into different areas, and it's got a lot of people very interested. It is a country that is growing and going in the right direction, and being led by professionals like Sydney. So thanks very much, Sydney and the Corpus team, for joining us and expanding our knowledge of the Zambian legal market. Thank you very much.
I think in terms of the business environment, I think things are looking up now. We have a pro-investor government, and also there are certain other factors that has led to the economy to start doing well. We are coming from an era where we had a drought last year, but this year there will be no drought. So there will be a ripple effect in terms of the benefits arising from there not being a drought. And also the country, we did our debt restructuring, I think on the sovereign debt that we had. So because of the debt restructuring, a lot of sectors have been freed up in terms of the social sector. So we'll see quite a lot of improvement in that aspect of our economy. Then also there's been an improvement in load shedding. As you may know, because of the drought last year, we experienced a lot of load shedding that affected certain areas of the economy, especially the hospitality sector. So I would say because of the facilitation of business, we are, by the government, we're able to see quite a lot of changes in the economy. So I would say that our economy is improving. That's the current state of our economy. Yes, they are growing. The reason is there's been an increased number of lawyers that are graduating. I know that's quantity over quality. So I would say that we need more capacity building in terms of making, the growing legal profession in Zambia be of quality and international standard. So I think that yes, it's growing, but it's more the question of quality over quantity. And I think this is one area, as a senior lawyer in Zambia, we're trying to work hard at ensuring that most of the junior lawyers are being mentored and they get the appropriate training for them to meet the expectations of the clients. I think the next year there is growth opportunity, mostly in commodity trading, because we've had very good rains. So we expect that there will be quite a lot of commodity tradings, exports, especially grain, maize, and other crops. I think that will increase. But at the same time, there will be an effect on the transactions because in the next 1 year, we're going to an election. And usually from experience, an election year, most transactions are likely to close this year before the election year. So we see quite a lot of transactions this year as we go into next year. Yes, it is. And some of the job growth has been deliberate. I'll give you an example. The government has since employed lawyers in every ministry. That was never the case. Then there is also a creation of district advocates. So meaning that the government sector will employ quite a lot of lawyers. So there's growth in that aspect. Then overall, what tends to happen is that if the economy is growing, then the need of lawyers also grows. So it's both business lawyers and also in-house, because some companies prefer to have in-house counsel that works together with external counsel. So there is growth, and this is our anticipation that there's definitely going to be some growth in the legal profession. Yes. So in terms of the legal, how the legal space will be shaped politically, we are going to an election, so there will be a lot in terms of what will happen, especially in constitutional law issues as we go towards the election. There will also be an influence. There's been an influence by foreign law firms trying to enter the market directly or indirectly. But our approach has always been collaborative, like to work in collaboration with international counsel. We do quite a lot of cross border work with most of the firms that are friends to us, both in Europe, the US, South Africa, and across Africa. So we see a more collaborative way of working. And the reason is because of regional integration. There's a lot of integration happening. There's the Africa Continental Free Trade Area that will come into effect. So I see that the future of law practice or the legal profession in Zambia will be collaborative with firms that are operating outside Zambia. Then also, I see a lot of changes in our business approach because there's a lot of influence from AI and tech. So I think the law firms that will invest in AI, will invest in tech, I think there will be a game changer. So this is how I look at the profession being influenced in the next couple of years.